In a weekend interview, Vladimir Putin laughed at the suggestion that you had called him a killer. Is that still your belief, sir, that he is a killer? And I'll continue the trend if you don't mind of asking a second question. Do you believe if he does agree to cooperate, then what kind of a challenge do you find yourself in? How would you ever trust him? And if Ronald Reagan said trust but verify, what do you say to Vladimir Putin?
To answer the first question, I'm laughing too. Well, look, I mean, he has made clear that the answer is, I believe he has in the past essentially acknowledged that he was, there are certain things that he would do or did do. But look, when I was asked that question on air, I answered it honestly. But it's not much of I don't think it matters a whole lot in terms of this next meeting we're about to have.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We are going to begin tonight right here in Switzerland, where just hours from now, President Biden will face off with Russia's Vladimir Putin in what may be the most consequential and contentious showdown of his presidency. Now, sources tell CBS News Mr. Biden arrives at his first summit with the Russian leader with clear eyes and low expectations. Relations between the U.S. and Russia have all but broken down, and tonight the White House says there's little hope for a major breakthrough. Instead, President Biden plans to call on Mr. Putin to cooperate on the world stage and call him out for covert attacks and cyber crimes targeting American commerce and democracy.
President Biden in this summit will likely talk about election interference, also about cyber attacks on our government, and then those Russian-based attacks on our infrastructure affecting gas prices and the U.S. meat supply. And of course, that's just the beginning. The Russians have brought up the idea of a prisoner swap. 2 former Marines are being held in Russia. And President Biden, who once said he did not believe Putin had a soul, telling our Cecilia Vega coming into this summit that Putin is a worthy adversary. And so our chief White House correspondent, Cecilia Vega, leading us off again tonight, right here in Geneva.
On the eve of his high-stakes summit with the man he's called a killer, tonight, President Biden sounding confident.
Good evening from Geneva, where across the lake behind me, 2 of the world's most powerful men, Joe Biden and Vladimir Putin, will sit down with each other just hours from now, airing out differences, staking out positions, and perhaps engaging in a bit of gamesmanship. With issues as serious as nuclear arms on the table, President Biden arriving here in Switzerland late today, declaring he's ready, appearing energized after meeting with European allies. Tonight, we're learning details of just how the summit will work and why we won't see the two together afterwards. Also, the expectations. It was President Biden who got this summit rolling. Will Putin play ball? Does he need to?
I'm laughing too. Well, look, I mean, he has made clear that